right, we're going to do a little FSD video here. Well, we're still running 13.2.9. We've had a mapping update and just in general minor bug fixes updates to FSD, or just the Tesla has in anticipation, I think, of version 14 coming out, because I do notice that it is running a little bit smoother even though it doesn't have an FSD update. But with the mapping update, it is running a little bit better. And then you also have what I think is they just incrementally improve with little levers in the background. So I've not been producing very many videos lately because, well, there's not much to report. It's working just fine, and it does nothing but work better. And on top of that, we have the dual capture running with the new iPhone 17 Pro, which is pretty cool actually, because then your videos don't look faceless anymore. I know as human psychology would go, we do prefer seeing a human face on a lot of our videos. So we're just running standard mode right now, and I did make an effort. It got to the middle of the freeway. In general, I would say it is following a little closer than I would as a human to the car in front of us, but that is what the programming is said to do. So we're driving up north right now to meet a friend at the Tulalip Casino.
looks at the Nelfer mode. We've got USB-C cable. I'm actually surprised they still give us USB-C cables. So that's cute, a little braided cable.
This is the Meet Kevin. He's unboxing his iPhone 17.
Manual or what is this? This is my gosh. This is, you no longer need a physical SIM. Literally a whole little sheet here on you no longer need a physical SIM. Yes. As we know, eSIMs are great. I've got 4. All right. So, there it is. Wow. I have to say, even the buttons, look at that. Even the buttons have the color. That's quite nice, honestly. I mean, it's a statement of a color. But you know me, I'm not afraid to make a statement. So that's impressive. Let's go ahead and give that a... That's always quite satisfying. Wow! I have to say, that contrast is nice between the black screen there and then the orange. That's really nice. And you know me, I mean, everybody already calls me orange. Too much running in the sun. It's a seamless edge too, is the other one. I don't like how it comes around the corner is a seamless edge. Hold on a sec. I guess, yeah, no, see, this one doesn't look or feel like a seamless edge. So this is the 16. Let's look up close. You can kind of see where like even like dirt kind of catches onto here, onto the edge inside the case, right? Because you don't have that seamless edge. It's sort of like glass and then the titanium frame or whatever. Whereas if you look at the 17, look at that edge.
It is a beautiful phone. I really like this new iPhone.
That's quite nice. It seems seamless. So I like that a lot. Man, that little line right there from the iPhone 4 reminds me of Antenna Gate. And I realized, my fingers aren't exactly the cleanest. Yesterday I got pretty dirty installing the Cybertruck rack, which is another little heck check, if you will. But a spoiler alert, I'm building out the Cybertruck to be this like property management monster, and it's pretty exciting because well, let's just put it this way: we've got a lot of enthusiasm around what we're doing with real estate and property management and house hack. It's all full of a photo of it, but I've got a great shot of the rack just minutes after we tightened the final bolt on it, and it's great because it's exciting. Now the top of the Cybertruck is flat. Take a look at this. So I can put a lot of cool things up on there, but there's a little shot of the Cybertruck, and then of course, if you didn't see it earlier, this was me enlisting Max, helping me finish tightening some of the components of the rack. But anyway, so a little bit of Apple news, which is really exciting, but then we also have to talk about the glasses. So while my first glasses from Meta broke, and Meta's actually saying they're going to replace them, which is really exciting. Shout out to them. I also have a Meta banner for what it's worth. If you want $30 off the Meta glasses, use meetkevin.com/Meta. A sponsor. But when my first pair of glasses broke, I decided I wanted a second pair of the Meta glasses. This photo I took, by the way, the reason it's a weird angle here is because it's my POV. It's like through my eyes, right? And I actually love that about the Meta glasses, is that I get to see my children again through the angle of my eyes, of what I saw. Like, I'll show you another example here. I was flying the children around, which I always do this with the babies. We'll call it airplane, and then little babies, they want to fly. So it DDoSed themselves because too many devices picked up on that command, and it led to some latency issue with the live video demo that they were going to do, because they were going to show how if you do a live video call where the other person sees your point of view and you can see them, which is cool. Like, it's like FaceTime inside your glasses. I think it's awesome. So I'm a big fan of this. But in addition to this, Facebook also dropped, or Meta dropped the action glasses. I think that's what they call them. Oakley Meta AI performance glasses. That's what it was. So I'm going to tell you the 3 purposes I see in this. And I'm also going to tell you how you should, like, in a productive way, set this up. In my opinion, you should have 1 pair of Meta glasses in your car. Like, especially if you're a prescription glasses guy like me. You have 1 in your car, so it's always there for you when you're ready to drive, but it's also always with you. So, you know, you go to an event, you want to, you know, you go to a house or whatever, you always have your glasses with you. You should have 1, like, probably on your desk. So, you know, when you're around or you're going to go to walk or whatever else, you have 1. So that's sort of my setup. 1 in the car, 1 ready to go with me if I'm going to pack a bag to go on a trip or whatever. This is interesting. These sport glasses, I think, are brilliant for people who are road bikers or skiers because they're larger. Now, the problem with these is they don't do prescription. I'm okay with that for skiing, though, because with skiing, the biggest issue that I have with skiing is it's cold in my eyes when I go skiing, and it makes my eyes water, especially when you're going faster. And I want some eye protection in case I hit like a branch or something, but I don't necessarily always want full goggles. And so having these with, now I think they come with even more microphones to where apparently you can audio record while moving 30 miles per hour without picking up wind noise is insane. Like, that is really cool technology. So I think for skiers and bikers, maybe even runners, although you don't necessarily want some crazy tan lines, these are really cool, just not for prescription purposes, which again is okay, because I don't need my prescription glasses to ski, because it doesn't make much of a difference to me. But this could be really cool for those purposes. So a big fan of the Meta glasses here. Meta AI, I'm not a big fan of. I think is mostly trash. So I think, you know, latency heavy and not that great, but in terms of practically what we're seeing with the evolution of these glasses, from the display glasses to these sport glasses to the basic ones you can get off the shelf right now, and remember, get $30 off with.
All right, what we're gonna do is tell the car to change lanes, because I don't want to be behind a dump truck.
This technology is great. It is evolving exactly the way it should, and I couldn't be more excited about all of this. So yeah, I'm gonna get the smart glasses, and I'll let you know what I think of them. I think the new watch is also showing up today, so we'll have the watch, this orange phone to set up, and some glasses here. We'll let you know how the tech is, but there are some things that I'll be frank with you. Like, some things are worth buying, and some things aren't. The Meta glasses, especially if you have children, I think it is a fatal mistake not to have them. And I know some people are like, but Kevin, I don't want Facebook in my life or seeing my children or whatever. I get that. You could turn off, like, upload to Meta, which I did. You could also, I don't know that you could fully disconnect the account though. You can turn off the, like, hey Meta AI features and stuff like that, but there's probably still, you know, some ability for them to capture your data, so I get that. I'm way less private than I probably should be, so, you know, maybe that's just me being too blasé about it all. But I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with the way things are going with technology, and I'm very, very excited about it. And I can't wait for more competition to come out, whether it's from Warby Parker or Apple or Microsoft or OpenAI, or I don't really care who it is. You gotta have these glasses. Prescription, like, I keep trying to convince Lauren to get them, and she won't do it, but it'll just be a matter of time. So somebody says, I kind of want those for snowboarding. I think they'd be great for snowboarding. Somebody says, Brett James crashed his Cirrus SR22 yesterday. Who's Brett James? And that sounds terrible. I'm really sad to hear that. Somebody says, everybody will... we need to talk about Oracle, NVIDIA, IRIN, Nebius, AMD, and NVIDIA. And in this video, we're going to have price targets on some of these as well. But here's what you've got to understand. What I just mentioned are a list of three and having negative $29 million of liquidity over the next 12 months. I think we just found the greatest scam yet. And there have been no shortages of scams when it comes to crypto. But this one has Gavin Newsom salivating and following Donald Trump into it. And boy, it's nasty. First of all, listen to Gavin Newsom and what he just said is coming. This is absolutely insane.
The real prediction is, we're about to put a meme coin out. And you know what, Donald Trump, we'll see how well your coin does versus our coin.